What's going on, guys? It's Coach Colin here. I'm a high performance coach and I watch a lot of podcasts. And I like to bring you guys the gems that I find when I'm sitting and listening to hours and hours and hours of content. And I think this one is a definite gem. This is Joe Rogan talking about Sober October and the benefit of having to do something. There's a key word that he's missing in this that I think is the reason why Sober October, and you'll hear in this clip when he talks about programs, the key word that he's missing in here that I think is the reason why these things work so well in our lives and actually get us productive. And that word is submission. Submission. Just remember that word while he's talking about this. Let me play this clip real quick.
But if it was the Sober October month, I would have had to. Because I had those nights during Sober October where I was up late and I only got like 6 hours sleep, but I still got that workout in because I had to do it. When you have a thing that you must do every day, that's how you get productive. And what we found, all of us found, is there's this alleviation of anxiety that comes from doing these workouts every day. That was like, we were all talking, I was like, if this was a pill that I could take, I'd take that pill all day. If it had no side effects. In fact, this pill makes you healthier, but instead of a pill, it's an hour to an hour and a half of arduous physical work. Like very difficult physical work. You're pouring sweat and when it's over, you're exhausted, but healthier. And then the anxiety level is like nil. Like nothing bothers you. You feel so good. You've taken your tension like your body's a wet rag and just wrung out all the tension. Just dripped it out. And the fact that you have to do it every day, it kind of eliminates this whole resistance thing because you can't entertain it. And because we're all accountable and we're all texting each other and, we're in a group text, it was great. It's great.
So why not do it 12 months of the year?
See, as he's talking about that, that's the word that comes to mind. That's why we have so much, like that right there is like the thing that causes so much resistance. Like when you won't resist, like if we're arm wrestling and I'm resisting and I'm resisting and I'm resisting, what's the easier thing to do? Just let you do it. Just submit. Just submit. So what he's talking about when it comes to working out, he's talking about submission. He just submits to the thing that he knows he's supposed to do. And once you submit, you eliminate resistance completely. And that's like, just submit. Like, horrible example. If you submit to doing drugs every single day, what happens? You become a drug addict, right? You do it every single day. You form a habit, right? Your body becomes dependent on it. When you try and stop, it's hard because your body depends on it. You submit. It's submission. Now, if you submit to going to the gym every day, what happens? If you just submit, if you just go, today's the day that I work out, and you submit to it, what does that mean? It means you go, okay, well, I guess I just have to walk into the gym and I got to work out right here and I just have to do these reps and I just have to do these sets and I have no choice. I just submit. If you have to study every day, and then what happens at the end of that? You do that for a year. What happens? You're jacked. If you just submit to school, which so many of us have, what ends up happening? You end up getting an elementary school diploma. You end up getting a high school diploma. You end up getting a college diploma or a college or degree or a university degree. Some of us get PhDs, masters, doctorates, all that. Like submission is the thing that annihilates resistance. And I just had that epiphany as he was talking, because that's what he's talking about. He's like, when you have a thing that you have to do, like I have a coaching program. I have a coaching program that I do with people and I follow it myself. And the reason that I think it works so well after hearing this is because you have to submit to it, like you have to do it. You have 10 tasks that you have to do every day. And all of a sudden you start doing them every day because there's no choice. You have to submit to what you've already laid out that you have to do. So I invite you, submit. Whatever that thing is that you're putting off, that you're ignoring, that you're pushing to the side, submit to it. If it's working out, just submit. You know, if it's calling your mom, just submit. If it's calling your grandmother, just submit. Just submit to it. Now, I'm not saying become some kind of pushover and just do whatever anybody says, but do the things that you say. Fuck what everybody else has to say. Do the things that you say. So if you said that you have to do something, submit to your will. Because when you submit to your will, the world starts to bend to your will. The more that you submit to your own will, the more the whole world, the universe, will bend to your will. Because you become somebody, when you say a thing, you do that thing. And then you start building up the confidence in your head that when you say a thing, this thing happens. And then you just build on that. Maybe it's just working out at first. Maybe it's starting a business. When I say I start a business, it starts. When I say I'm going to make $1 million, I make $1 million. Submit. Just submit. So that's all I have to say for this clip. Pretty short podcast. I try to keep the videos pretty short. Like and subscribe. I'm doing this daily. I'm here for you guys. I'm bringing you the gems. You know you got benefit from it. You know you did. Okay? You can act like you didn't. You can be like, oh, well, I would have listened to that. No, you wouldn't have. Okay? And you would have been doing something like the laundry or jerking off, and you wouldn't have caught this gem. I catch the gems for you. All right? So like and subscribe. I'm doing this daily, and I'm out. Peace.